Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Paul again on my YouTube art tutorial videos. Tonight we're going to do the second part of Harry Potter, and he's holding a baby toy or cuddly version of Voldemort. It's not very cuddly actually, but yeah, it's from a website called Villains Need Love, which is excellent. Loads of really good ideas for t-shirts and things. Check that website out, it's fantastic. So I'm just doing a piece of art from there tonight. Really good news today. I've got 99 views in under 12 hours on the Harry Potter part 1, which is just his head. So we're going to go through his body now, hopefully, which is quite straightforward, quite easy. Colour wise, I've got a couple of yellows, like a mustardy orangey yellow here, lemony yellow, and then I've got 3 different greys. I've got a dark grey, mid grey and a silvery grey. These are all Faber-Castell from the classic colour range. You get these on Amazon really easy. Come with some sparkle in some of the colours, and a number actually on each of them, and that corresponds to the colour, so you can colour match if you need to. And then I've got a couple of reds. I've got a normal kind of darkish red, and then I've got a much darker kind of scarlet red for a little bit of shadow, and then we've got a trusty black in case we need to just darken some areas off. So I'm going to use a 2H pencil for this one, nice and light, and then I'm going to go over everything like I did yesterday with the Stabilo 0.88 fine liner, which is running out, but I've ordered another 10, so hopefully that'll keep me going for a while. Okay, so first things first is to look at where we finished off yesterday. So there's a very dark area underneath his chin here. It's almost black, so we're going to start off with Voldemort's arm, okay, and it's quite thin. All right, it's about like this, thin. All right, and Harry's cuddling his arm, so actually it melds into one, really. So we just need a line across here, and then we're going to go this way with Voldemort's arm, okay? Now Harry's, we're going to see his scarf as well, but we've got his arm starts from about here, okay, and it's you can see one part of his jacket, okay, and it goes up and over, and where his head starts to curve up, that's where we're going to curve the jacket. It's got like his school blazer on, I think, on this one. Again, this is, don't forget, this is chibi, cute kind of chibi art, so quite easy to draw. It's not that complicated, but there is a few shadows and pieces of light on this, okay? So I'm just going to leave that there for now. That's the back of his jacket. I want to bring his other arm in. So this is going to, we've gone a little bit far actually on that arm, on that shoulder, because we've got his other arm coming in here, okay? So from here, we've got his other arm kind of cuddling Voldemort, okay? And this is all light, kind of grey colour. Okay, so draw this kind of effect here to show that there's some movement in the cloth. Okay, and we'll just draw a line there because I'll know then where the dark and light are. So we've got another light patch here which continues as if this arm continues here. Okay, it does actually continue, but this is just a piece of light grey here. Okay, then we've got a bit of a dark where his elbow is here, another light patch here, okay, and then Voldemort's hand, which is old and wizened, even though he looks like a baby in this. So we've got his hand, which are hands are relatively difficult to draw, but this is a little cartoon hand, so it shouldn't be too difficult. So we want it bony and thin, all right. because he is supposed to be like skeletal at this stage. Okay, so we do kind of a skeletal hand coming in here. Open it out a little bit there, and then he's got another finger in here. And then the important thing for the hand is to get like the fleshy part of the hand, the side of the hand, in there, so it'll look like a hand. Okay. Now, from here we've got Harry's arm coming through. Okay, and it's a light piece of grey coming through there, and then he's got like like the collar of his jacket here. So we're going to draw that like this. Okay, and then for this top bit, we're just going to roll it over like that. All right, there we go. So happy with that so far. What we need to just have a look at here is I'm going to bring a cloak down here for Voldemort. Okay, he's got an arm coming out here, but Harry's hand is in the way here. Okay, so his hand comes up and over the top here. So this is what his hand does. Goes to here, and then this is his middle finger here. And this chibi art, there's only 3 fingers on this, so that's what we'll draw. Okay. We've got another finger that touches that one there, which I suppose would be his little finger, I suppose. But he's only got 3 fingers on this. Okay. So Voldemort here is, what he's doing is he's trying to fight off Harry. Okay, so he's got his wand. I don't know which wand it is. If you watch the films, is it the one that's rightfully Harry's in the end? Maybe, I don't know. So this is Voldemort's little knuckle. He's got his hand kind of shut on his wand. So what we need to do is to bring this like this, and he's got a wand coming down here. Okay, just rub that out slightly. I've got the wrong angle for his wand. Okay, so this is where his wand is, and it's a crooked wand. Okay, and then it comes out here. There we go. Leave that till the end then, because we're just going to see how much of the jacket is going to be coming through. Okay, so we've got this hand coming in here, and we've got another arm, Harry's arm, coming in, and another hand coming this way. Okay, so we're going to go out and around like this. All right. So the other hand, we've got a sleeve here. I've got a little bit of light here in this area. Okay, and we've got, yeah, we're going to finish that wand off there. We've got a leg coming out here now. Okay, so I'll draw the hand in first. The hand in first here. This is one of the fingers. Another finger, like this. Okay. And Another finger out here like this. There we go. There we are. Okay. So we've got a little leg sticking out, which is Voldemort's leg. Okay, bit of a curve here, which is the bottom of his trousers. And then we've got a funny little foot, which is just a cute little foot, okay? Just going to go like that. With a little bit of light on that side, okay? So we've got his foot coming in there. Alright, and then we can bring in the jackets and things, okay? So, we've got this arm coming through, alright, which is going to go into here, but it's all very dark, so you can't really see it anyway. Alright, so it's that jacket there that's coming through, okay? All that's dark, all that's really, really dark. Alright, Voldemort's got his cloak on here, which is coming this way over the top of Harry's fingers, and then we've got Voldemort's other leg sticking out, which is like this. Okay, there we go, goes on underneath that finger there. Got a little curve there, and then his other foot is like this. Okay, now in terms of where we're at with the jacket and things, we've just got to bring this jacket down. So it's going to go from here, and it's going to go all the way down to around about here. It's going to curve like that. Okay, so about halfway through, I would say, the video. Get some colour on in a minute. Just get all these shadows in now. So we've got some shadow coming in, a bit like we did with his hair, if you're following me through. Okay, and we're kind of matching this bump with this one, similar sort of level. So if you could have a go with that, that'd be great. I'm just blocking out. That's going to be dark grey, almost black up here, and lighter grey this side. So then its trousers. What I want you to do is from Voldemort's heel, which is about here. All right, we're going to curve this round, which is going to be his trouser. All right, so we're going to go this way, all the way down. Okay, we're going to go down here. Might hear my dog barking in a minute because we've got somebody bringing the bin back down the driveway, making a bit of a noise. He tends to go mental. He's not barking tonight, Monty, it's good. Okay, so there's the bottom of his trouser, Harry's trouser, and then we've got a shoe, which hopefully you can see just at the bottom of my camera here. I'll bring it up a little bit in a minute. Okay, we're going round like this, and hopefully you can curve this around. Can we see that? Yeah, we can just about see that. Let's just move that up slightly for you. There we go. Out of the shadow. I'm casting a shadow tonight. I've got minimal lighting on in the kitchen. Okay, so there's one leg. So now we're going to have a little bit more light brown. Then we've got a section of dark, okay, which is going to go in there. Okay, and then we're going to bring that around, and this is going to curve. This is his other leg now. Okay, we'll drop that down. Okay, inside of this, from here, we're going to go down, a little curve out. Okay, on this side we're going to have a little bit more grey on this side here, like that. Okay, grey rising here, and this leg is going to go up, it's going to go round, and we're going to go down there. Okay, and we'll do the inside of that leg in a minute. Okay, so a little bump around, going to have a line here. Okay, slightly out there. Going to bring this down like that. We're going to go out and round, out slightly. Okay, and across there like that. A little bump in the middle. Okay, and then his shoe again. We're going to simply go down, match it to the other shoe, across, little curve down but not too much. From the top we're going to go down and across. There we are. Okay, and the light on this one is at the back, so a little bit of grey there. Alright, now we just need to bring in from this area here, we're going to bring in a little bit of grey up to there. His suit's just going to go down and round like that, okay? And then we're going to go across here, across there like that, okay? Bring that down and around a little bit more like that, okay? So there's his jacket, alright? And that is pretty much it, apart from this, the beloved scarf, okay? So I'm sure you want to put this scarf in if you're drawing this. So it goes in like that. One part of the flowing bit of the scarf is going to go down. It's going to go round like this, okay? And then you're going to put a line there, so it makes it look a bit 3D. Okay, up to there. Now this side, from this point, going to go up and over, and we're going to curve it round like that. And then from here, we're simply going to bring it down like that, okay? And then the bottom one, we've got another one here, which is going to be down here, like this. It's going to go over like this. We're going to go into there like that. Okay, and it's going to go up and around like that. Okay, so we've just got to finish a little bit off here, which is one like that. Okay, now it's going to have a little line in there. Okay, so the lines on the scarf are a little bump there as well. The lines on the scarf are here, here, one there. Okay, we'll have another one, but you want to be bringing that like this. Okay, got one here, like this. Okay, on this side it's a little bit lower than that, a little bit lower than that. Okay, and the bottom section of this is going to be red. Curve it over. Okay, curve it here, another red bit to about there. And then we've got a yellow bit and a red bit in there. Okay, so that is Harry and Voldemort. We'll then go around with a fine liner. Okay, so just bear with me for a minute on that. Okay, so we're just going to go through all the little lines that we need to try and keep it one line. This fine line is struggling, so it doesn't go break into two if we're not careful. Okay, let's just do the wand. It's broken into two at the top there. Could go to a grey actually if I needed to. hopefully I'm not going to need to. There we are. Bottom of Voldemort's leg, bottom of his foot, round his foot. Okay. These grey areas that I've blocked out with a pencil, I'm going to leave. Around his hand. Try your best to get a fine liner for this. It's much easier than if you're doing it with a felt tip. If actually, with this kind of fine detail now, you won't get the fine enough lines with a black felt. So biro is good. You want to go over with a biro, that'd work. You could go over it just with a pencil, nice and steady, a little bit. Once you know exactly what you need to make this art come together, you don't need to rub it out then. Then you can go over the lines with confidence, can't you? Once you're done. These jeans or trousers, suit trousers, not wearing jeans, and it's wearing his school uniform, I think here. Don't worry about wobbling down the lines, because you know that makes it better somehow anyway. Because then it'll look like there's little movements in the fabric, which is what we really want. You don't want straight lines here if you can help it. Okay, especially when you're doing clothing. So a little bit of movement's okay. Okay. So split a little bit at the bottom there. The pen. This fine line is running out quite quickly. Okay, so I'm going to go around the scarf, but I'm probably not going to do the lines, I don't think. Okay. No, I'm not going to do the lines of the scarf. Okay, we'll just go around the outside edges. All right. So we'll go up that one, over the top of there, and we'll go down this line here. But that'll be it. Okay. Outside edge of this one, around there, around the little triangle, and like that. Okay. Around his shoe, missed his shoe. That's it. Okay. So back of his jacket. And we've got some dark areas now. Round Voldemort's hand. Be careful not to go too close to the edges here, because, as I say, if you've not got a thin enough pencil, it will look just like a blobby mess there. Not Mr. Blobby, if you remember him. Okay, so I'm going to probably start colouring now a little bit. I think it's about time we did some colouring in. Let's just go around this hand. Okay, nice and neat. There we are. Okay, so there's Harry holding Voldemort. So we get some colour in now, which is always the best thing to do. You want the darkest grey you can get, if you can, on the inside of Voldemort's cloak, like this. Okay, a little bit in there, leaving Harry's hand. Okay, nice and dark. I'm going to bring some black in a little while as well. Okay, underneath here, a little bit lighter in this middle section, under his chin a bit darker. Okay, we're going to use the same grey all the way through here. Okay, but we're going to darken this middle bit a lot, so put a bit of pressure on it there. Okay, so Voldemort's wearing a grey cloak. Alright, you could also do it brown, I suppose, dark brown if you wanted to. I quite like the fact that Harry's you've got the same similar kind of colours to Voldemort here. Okay, we don't want to see as any white. Okay, so you can always go over this. You probably spend much more time than I'm doing on this. Okay, now the same darkness, I'd say probably go darker than that actually. We're going to just follow his suit through, his suit jacket through, okay, or his cloak as it were. Alright, so as we're going into this area, we're going to go much darker. Okay, so I'm going to pick up a darker, almost a black in there in a minute. Okay, probably do a black in there. With these trousers, much lighter this is because the light's getting it, but we've got a darker section in the middle. Okay, much lighter on the outside edge and much lighter on this side, and we're actually going to carry on with that theme down his trouser into his shoe. Okay, his shoe's going to be like a grey, yeah, probably a browny grey, I think, later on. Okay, same with this now on this side, lighter here. Okay, we're going to go much lighter on the other side. Now I've just noticed I haven't gone round his leg, so let me just rectify that now. So we'll just go around his suit jacket here. Okay, down his leg, across here, his shoe here. That's it. Okay, and then we can get back to colouring. Okay, I'm going to just darken this off on this edge here. Okay, because I want to show that it's 3D underneath his jacket, and we've got a line coming down here. Okay, and a little bit of blackness in here. Okay, we're going to be able to colour in the gaps in his hands black as well with this fine liner. Okay, so you can see clearly his hand. So I'm going around it with a fine liner now, and then I'm going to go lighter grey in a little while. Okay, so we're getting into the dark patches now. I'm using a fine liner here because there's not much to colour in. If there was a bigger area of dark, I would definitely do it with a black pencil crayon. Okay, this is all going to be dark. I'm going to do all that with a pencil crayon. Okay, I've just got a darker line down here, like that. Okay, so underneath this suit, underneath Voldemort here, we've got a patch that is much darker now. Harry's t-shirt, or his shirt, has got a little red and a little bit of pinkish up here. Okay, so we'll make sure that we've got that right. Okay, and then the other side of his leg, he's got another little bit of pink, which is here. It's a little box of pink. Okay. So, this area here is really dark. and it's kind of the shadow of his foot, I think. There we are. We'll be having a lot darker underneath there. That's good. And then this area is much darker as well, so we'll bring that in there. Okay. So hopefully you're still with me. I'm going to go darker in here, darker in here. I'm going to go darker through here, so this is where it's going to meet Voldemort's grey of his suit, okay, or his robes. And then we've got a lighter patch here, darker there, okay, darker in here. I'm going to do that black in a little bit, okay. So I'll crack on with the rest of the colour, and then we'll come back to a little bit of fine line later. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a little bit of dark or black, light black and a bit of grey down here, okay. So I'm not pushing on too hard with the black at all, but we're going through this section here. And we're working this through, okay. Okay, what we need to do is call this in. It's important, that's where our shadow was earlier, so with a lighter on the outside here. So we'll just stick to those lines we've already drawn in pencil earlier on, which is good. Inside of his neck here, behind his ear, it's going to be dark. Okay. That's what we're doing there. Okay. A little bit lighter as it coming out, and it's going to hit that light section there. Okay. Now down here is going to be a little bit darker. Okay, this is where we can go over the grey with this black now, just to darken this section off. Okay, and he is much darker by Harry's arm. This is Voldemort, okay. Underneath here is much darker. Alright. So you can see now where the light and the shade are. We've got a darker section here as well. Okay. Much darker here. Up to his chin, okay. There we go. That's looking much better already. And then jacket-wise, this side darker. This is the inside of his jacket, actually. Much darker here. Much more dark, like almost jet black here. Okay, we've got a lighter section just above this. Okay, so, and then we're into the dark again. So I'm going to now mix in this dark and light, okay. We've got a little bit of light through there, but the majority of this is much darker, okay, until we meet his leg. Alright, so we get the dark in there, behind this finger. We've got the dark in here. Okay, and then he's got the light of his leg, but we've got a much darker section, as I said earlier, in the middle here. Okay. Like a triangle there. Alright. That's good. Okay. This section's much darker. Okay, so we're going to go for black in here. Alright, this section's much darker. Make sure you don't touch the wand with that black. There we go. Now I think I'm going to just try a little bit of silver on this now. See if that looks any good. So you see, it's a little bit light for my liking. That is, I think. I'm going to go with the darker. See if the darker works now. A little bit better. Okay, so darken it off. Okay, so probably stick with this darker one now. Okay, I'm just experimenting as I'm going along here. We've got a little bit of light around there, but then we've got black on this side of the wand. There we are. Okay, again much darker on the outside there. That's good. Okay, so silver on this, well, definitely silver here on this leg. Okay, and silver into his trouser there. Silver on this side of the trouser. Okay, and then I'm going to go silver here. This is a lighter grey, and the reason for this is this is where all the light is hitting him. Okay, so as I say, this had to be 2 parts, probably 3 parts really, this video, but we're going to go a little bit longer on this one to see if we can get it finished. All right, so I'll be quick as I can now. Much lighter here. All right, much lighter in this area here. This trouser here, we're going to have some more light coming in here as well, like this kind of shape. All right, this kind of shape here. That's good. We're going to go right down to the line here. Okay, and then on this shoe, while we're here with this silver, we've got 2 sections of silver at the back of his shoe. Okay, now this section, I'm going to do silver as well here. One part of his leg is light and one part of the bottom of his trouser leg is light. And then we've got 2 sections here. We've got a section of light above there, and then we've got a smaller section there that is lighter. Okay, a little bit in the middle. All right, so and then this section's lighter as well, so we've got a light grey or a silver in there. All right, just need a black. This is going to be all black here, black across here. There we are. Okay, black in there, that's good. And then the rest is going to be this dark grey. Okay, so we're going to get this dark grey coming across, nice and firm. See if we can fill all these white sections in now. All go in the same direction. I'm going quite quick now, so I don't really want to take too much longer on the video. Okay, you guys can take as long as you need. You can pause the video if you want to, that's absolutely fine. Okay, a little bit lighter through this area, but the same colour. Okay, and then we're going darker here. Alright, and we're going darker right down to this section here. Blow any excess away rather than moving it with your hand. So we just give it a quick blow. I've discovered Redbubble as well if you fancy buying any of my artwork. Redbubble's a website that artists can actually get all their artwork printed into t-shirts, duvet sets, coasters, travel mugs, all sorts of different products. So if you have a look on Redbubble and you search for Paul Bembo Art, you should find me on there. I've only got 6 pieces of art on there at the moment, but it's growing. Okay, so some of my actual canvases and things have been converted into products that people can buy. So if you want to have a look at that, you're very welcome. Might make a good Christmas present for somebody. Original piece of art for somebody at home. You can buy art prints on there as well if you wanted to buy any of my artwork. And the YouTube channel's going great guns now. We're up to, where are we up to now? 232 subscribers as of about an hour ago, and we're just past 4,500 watches of the videos so far. That's in 5 weeks, which is great. If you can share this with other people, these videos, subscribe yourself if you haven't done so already. Show me a bit of support if you can during coronavirus lockdown. Trying to share this with as many families and people at home, stuck at home, as possible. It's been raining most of the day today, so it's given me a bit more chance to do a bit more art. Okay, so get some darker in here now. Okay, into there, and then these areas, same again, same colour. Okay, same colour under here, same colour to there. Okay, and then the back of, I'm going to go silver actually for this this part of Voldemort's arm here. And then his wand, you want a kind of browny, creamy brown colour. So I'll grab a brown, light brown, almost the same colour that you've done his face with, okay? Now we're rocking and rolling through that now. Bit of dark in there, okay? Shoes are going to do black. Harry's shoes anyway. So just take your time with this. I'm kind of rushing it now for the time of the video. Video is now on 42 minutes, this one. But obviously you guys will probably be going quicker than me because I'm talking you through each section and my thinking behind each colouring section, okay? Hopefully you guys will be able to rock on a bit quicker than that. Some people I know have been fast forwarding right to the end and just having a still of the actual finished piece, which is fine if you want to do that. You miss quite a bit though if you do that. Okay, so this will be going out on, this video will be going out on Wednesday night into Thursday morning in the UK. I'm not sure where you are listening to this. It'd be nice to know where you're watching from, because it doesn't tell me on YouTube. If you just leave a message for me underneath this video where you're watching from, that would be great. I'd love to know where you guys are watching from. I'm going to get a very, very dark brown now, okay, and we've got the reds ready, okay. So dark brown for the bottom of Voldemort's feet, okay. Dark brown, a little bit lighter on this side, but not much, and then dark brown here as well, okay. Now we've got a red, so we're going to use it, okay. The darker of the reds, scarlety colour, okay. Red in there, okay. We're going to dull that up a little bit by going over it with the silver. Just kind of deaden it a little bit, because it does look a little bit too bright, okay. And then we're going to do the same here with this one. So we're going over again with the silver if we can a little bit. Okay. So we just go over the top. It just deadens the colour slightly if you go over the top of that red. Okay. And then we're getting like a lilac-y colour. So you want as light a lilac or a lighter purple as you've got. Okay. So I've got quite a light purple here. All right, and it's just in this shirt region there. Okay, so I'm happy with that colour. It's pretty good. Okay, so nearly at the end now. Just with this creamy colour, I'm going to go over the edge of his hand. Okay. I'm going to bring a tiny little bit of pink in, but it's like really light pink. Okay. A couple of pinks here. The other side of his hand, so I'm thinking this one. Just a tiny little bit of pink over his fingers. Okay, leave the white as well if you can. Okay, you want to see the difference between Harry's pink hands and Voldemort's really, really dark hands. Okay, just going to go into this area here with fine liner. So I've just realised that I haven't blocked out that dark there, so that needs to be black. Okay, and again we're going to go with Harry's pinkness. We're going to go across this section here. Okay, but we're actually going to go darker pink in here. Okay, so we're going to press on a little bit more. It's like a fleshy coloured pink this, so that's okay. And then a little bit more of this yellowy cream colour through there. Okay. Now Voldemort's hand is same colour as his face here, so we're going to go with the silvery grey into a darker grey at the edges of his knuckles here. Okay, there we are. Okay, so with a little bit of shade on this side, tiny bit, there we go. Okay, so the only thing we've got left to do is a little bit of red under here. Okay, there's a scarlety colour like this. Do the same in both sides there. Going to go over that a little bit with black on this side to show that there's some shade. Okay, and a little bit underneath that line there. Okay, and that will just darken it off slightly because it is very, very bright. Okay, so what we're now going to do is we're going to do his scarf, his famous scarf. So we're going to go orangey yellow in this region here. Okay, to there. We're going to go orange in here. Alright. We're going to go orange on this side, but we've got a lemony yellow we're going to use in a little while. Okay. Going to go orangey yellow on this side here. There. Okay. Orangey yellow here. We'll pick up this lemon in a minute. Okay. And we're going to go darker in there. Okay. So this side, this one, we're going to go almost totally darker orangey yellow. Okay, all orangey yellow under here. Alright, and a flash of yellow here as well. Okay, now red wise, we're going to go lighter red over here. Okay, we're going to go lighter red here because you want to show that there's some light on his scarf. Okay, and then a slight bit of lighter red this side, but not very much. And again, a tiny bit of lighter red here. Okay, now we're going to go the darker scarlety red for the rest. Okay, so we're going to pick this up like this. Try not to go over the yellow now, if you can help it. Okay, darker red in here, behind here. Okay, I'm going to go darker red on this side. It should make sense in a minute when it all comes together. Okay, and then we're going darker red on this side. Okay, darker red under his chin, like that. That's good. And then a little bit of dark red in here. Okay, yellow, I've missed a little bit of yellow. This nodule here, this little bump here is yellow. Then lemon yellow on this side. Okay, bright yellow there, bright yellow here, and a little bit of bright yellow in this region and this region here at the bottom of the bottom there. Okay, with the red, we've got much brighter yellow red this side. Okay, that box there. Leave a tiny little bit for the darker red down this streak here. There we go. Okay, and again a little bit of lighter red here, and then your darker red on this side here. Okay, so we're now looking pretty good. I think we're almost finished. Okay, just want a little bit of lighter yellow here. There we go. Okay, and then we've just got a couple of flecks of black here. Okay, we're just going to curve one this way here. We're going to have one coming over here and one coming over this way. Okay, and the same here. We're going to go down here. We're going to go across the top there. All right. But apart from that, I think it's looking pretty good. Okay. The only other thing I would do is with this silvery grey, just try and block out a little bit of this for shadow, like we've done with Hagrid. We've gone around Hagrid there. A little bit of shadow. Like that. Just some noise outside. That's geese flying over the house. I live in the countryside. So farmers' fields all around us, and there's ponds everywhere. The geese this time of year, all sorts of geese, but mainly Canadian geese that are landing and staying for our summer. Okay, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is... Oh, hang on, we haven't quite finished. You know what I've missed? Voldemort's hand here. So we want dark, well, I'm going back to my silver here, slightly darker, and very, very light across his hand there. There we are. So that is from Villains Need Love website. I really like that website. I love the fact that if you're still with me, if you stayed with me, the fact that you're probably going to have a go at this yourself. I'm hoping for about 50, 60 maybe views on this video tomorrow. If today is anything to go by, which we only did the head, we've done the rest of the body today. We've finished everything off, which looks super duper. So hopefully enjoyed that one, and next it will probably be something like Dobby, hopefully, from a lad called Jack who's requested Dobby. He wants to see Dobby. There's not many Dobby chibi characters out there, so I'll try and find a good one or make one up. So see you tomorrow anyway, and have a good rest of your day. Take care.